Hello everyone. Today we are preparing for our projects. This includes this paper preparation and the shades preparation for the flower. For paper preparation, you need tea or coffee. Tea would give a little smell or a stink, but that will go away with the time. But so you can use whoever is allergic to that smell or don't find it appropriate. So apply the tea or coffee wash on your paper using any muslin cloth, any cotton or brush. Apply evenly to all the sides, and do remember one thing, to mask the corners of your paper with the masking tape to secure it so that the paper won't get folded. And if even if your paper is folding, then what you can do is just apply a simple water layer with a brush on the back side of your paper, then put it on your surface. It will stick to the surface and won't get folded. So after applying this tea or coffee wash, you have to air dry it. Don't use any hair dryer or any heat gun to get this dried. The paper will get wrinkles. Okay, so keep it aside so that it will get air dried. I have this egg white. We'll use it to coat this paper later once it get air dry. Okay, we'll apply it evenly on this paper. This will be the second step in paper preparation. You can keep your paper white, but this a tea wash, a little tinted paper will give a more beautiful look to your art work, especially this illumination work. The gold work on this tinted paper looks aesthetically too beautiful. So it's optional. If you want to go for this tea wash, you can do it. If you want to work on a white surface, you can use that too. Now I'm taking the second sheet on which I'm using this cotton to create the textures. On in previous sheet, I evenly tinted the sheet, so that sheet was a one tone sheet. But in this sheet, I'm creating the textures. You can use different concentrations of coffee or tea to create the textures. You can use different colored inks to create your textures, or even you can use natural pigments. You can take the reddish pigment, the red pigment from reddish, or you can use any purple pigment from berries. So that will be completely your choice, whatever you want to give. Definitely this is the background of your artwork, so you have to then later on plan your work according to your background. It can be unique, it can be completely your choice, and this will make your work unique and different from others. You don't need to copy, you apply your own ideas. Now for more deeper textures, I'm using this vermilion ink. This is acrylic ink. You can use watercolor inks, you can use any natural pigment. So I'm just diluting it, a little bit of it and more of a water, so it will not tint or give a darker shade. So I'm using another cotton, new cotton, and dab it in that, and just start dabbing it on your paper. Now to create some dark and light patches, I'm going to absorb the extra amount of watercolor inks through dry cotton. This will give a whitish background over there. So a beautiful light and dark pattern has created. So now second sheet is ready. Let it get air dry. The first one was even tone, the second was with patches. Now I'm preparing my third sheet. For that I'm going to sprinkle some gold over my sheet. You can first prepare an even tone sheet or the patchwork sheet and then sprinkle gold on it. For that I'm using some water and diluting my paint. Whatever gold you have, acrylic, poster, whatever gouache, you can just dilute it in your water. You can use simple metallic watercolors and dissolve in water and just sprinkle on your sheet. You can use some brush or you can use cotton balls to spread this liquid gold water on your sheet. If you are doing this work anywhere other than your workstation, then cover the surface first, otherwise your surface could get stained. So I have sprinkled all over. You can see these big blobs or specks. So if you are not liking this, you can absorb it using the drawing cotton. Okay, now my all sheets are dried. I'm going to coat it with egg white. You can use gelatin too for coating. Try to coat it evenly using any muslin cloth, any cotton or brush. Even you can use your hands to coat it, as the egg white or gelatin are quite sticky or thick, so you can spread it evenly. It could get accumulated or some thick portions, so try to spread it using your hands. Now I'm using this seashell or smooth piece of a stone to burnish my surface of paper. If you don't have any of these, you can use a back of spoon. Professionally proper burnisher is used, but that was not available in my region, so if you can use that too. Burnishing is actually very important to avoid any roughness on your surface, as the egg wash was little bit thick in consistency. That's why it's very important to burnish it, to rub it with any smooth surface so that there will be no roughness on your working surface. Try to burnish all over evenly. Let's move toward the shades preparation. For shades making, I am using these small containers. I am going to make the shades for the red and the blue. I already have the yellow 3 shades, so I'm not making any yellow shade. If you don't have yellow shades, you can prepare your yellow shade too, just like I'm showing you the red and the blue. First of all, take your containers, 2 containers for the 2 shades. We need 3 shades for each color. Now I'm taking a little bit of my main shade and then I'll add white. I need a dark and a little light shade, so I'm going to add more white in one container compared to the other. Now I'm going to add little water to maintain its consistency. Don't add too much water to make it diluted and don't keep it too thick, it will get dry. It's your judgment. The paint shouldn't be too runny or too thick. Now I'm mixing it. You must have two distinct shades, and the last shade I'll use directly the red shade which I have. So these two shades are almost ready, but you can see there is not much difference in these two shades. So I'll add little more white in one of this. You can see these two clear different shades, and third one will be this which I'm going to use directly. Now the shades are ready. You can see the clear difference in these two shades, and the third shade I'll use directly this. Now all the shades are ready. Similarly, you can prepare all the shades. The third shade would be the main shade. You can prepare this also with its correct consistency. You can see I have prepared the red, blue and the green. This is the red outline, and this blue is for the background color. You can prepare any sort of other color for the background. You can mix a little bit of red in this blue to make a maroon shade. You can mix blue, red and yellow to make a violet shade, and this is how the shades are going to be prepared. You need to prepare red, blue, green, yellow. Now I'm going to prepare the shades for the gold. The gold is not used in shading. Rather, you can use these different shades of golds in different layers, as this art is illumination art, so it's all about gold. There is a lot of use of gold, so I'm gonna prepare 3 shades of gold, one with red, one with white and one with green. So I took 3 containers. Now I'm taking gold in each container. Here I'm using my acrylic A350. I would recommend you not to use acrylic, as it will need a little expertise to use. You can use your poster color, or you can use metallic watercolors. Now by adding water, I'm making its dilution. As I told you previously, it's very important to get the correct consistency of your paint, as if your paint is too thick, it will give you lines and your work won't look smooth, and if your paint is too much diluted, then it will become transparent, and your lines or pencil work will be visible. Okay, now I'm adding a little bit of, not too much, little bit of red in one container. As you can clearly see, the shade has gone towards the copper shade, or you can say the little bit of rose gold shade. Okay, now second shade, little bit of green. It will give you a greenish gold. Okay, now coming towards the last shade, I'm adding little bit of white in this last container. It will give a lightish tone, you can say a light tone of your gold shade. I'm just swatching these three shades just to give you guys a look how mixing of different colors can give you different shades. The first one is copper, the second one is greenish gold, and the last one is little bit lighter shade of gold. In this video, maybe the second and the third won't look so much different, but in real, when you prepare it, you will see the difference in these different shades.